Okay, Steve, Ronnie, I'm trusting you with this one. Okay, nice and steady with the camera moving. Too erratic, guys. Steve, you pressed the wrong button. Back. Wrong button, green button. Right, okay, keep it calm, guys. No, you're too... No, the green button. Okay, no, too close to the ears. We don't want to see the ears. Okay, we want to see... No, how... The green button, Steve. Right, come back. What are you two doing on camera? Get off the camera, guys. Charlie, what are you doing? Too close to the camera. Charlie, you're supposed to be in the audience. Ronnie, the green button, Steve. The green button. Oh, no, now the camera's upside down, guys. What are you doing? Round the other way. Right, okay. Charlie, leave the camera alone. Charlie, leave it alone. This is live, guys. We're going... No, the green button. Oh, this is live, okay? We try and get control of it. This is the last time I trust you two with the live intro. This is just ridiculous. That's a ghost. Macario's not featuring in this episode. Oh my God. Don't put the logo on. Oh, it's upside down anyway. What are you guys doing? The green button.
Okay, we seem to have a bit of a problem. We don't seem to have a camera. Can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me. Say in the comments if you can, but it's showing me the microphone's working, but I can't get the camera to fire up. Let's have a look. Hold on. Hold on. This is amazing because we were literally... What? How the hell? Why? Why? Hello, everybody. Well, you can hear me at least. There will be some visuals to accompany this fine. But I've just got to work out where the camera is. Hold on a minute. Oh, right. What? Look, it wouldn't be, would it? It would not be the Ridge if we didn't have a little bit of chaos. Let's have a look. What does this one say? Hold on. Well, we've only got one camera. Okay, this is not good. This isn't good. Why? I have no idea why we've suddenly lost the camera. Anyway, okay, well, look, I hope you're all having a wonderful time. I know it's a bit cold and stuff. And just as I'm talking to you, I'm trying to work out the technical side. I've got no Rachel at the moment because she's still finishing off in the field. So, yeah, it's dark. And what the hell? Why isn't that working? Right, hold on. Right. Ah, dear. Shut up, Jan. Jan's peeing herself, everybody. Well, that'll make a change, Jan, won't it? Right. Let's have a look here. Hello from Bournemouth. Hope all is well. Yep. Hello, MacArthur or MacArthur. But get out of my cave, says Jan. Look, do you know what I'm like? What the hell? It was working 2 minutes ago, and then all of a sudden it just decided to stop. So, hold on. Right, hold on. I found something here. This might. No. It really doesn't work. Oh, how frustrating. Right, okay. Okay, thanks, Jane. Thank you very much. I know I'm looking amazing. If you could only see me right now. Actually, it's a bit of luck because I'm actually sitting here completely naked, and that's why I've got the camera off. Yeah, hold on a minute. Where the hell? How did this do this? Right. Let's try. I've got another idea, right? I've got another idea. What I can do is I can invite myself via my mobile phone, and yeah, let's try that. Right. Okay. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to go to my WhatsApp message, and I'm going to send myself a link. Oh, that's weird. It's saying, oh, hold on a minute. Is it working now? No, it's not. Okay, hold on a second. Just stick with me, right? Because what we're going to do is we're going to go to the WhatsApp and I'm going to send myself a link to try and fix this problem we've got. Right. Okay. Okay. Hold on. This actually might work. Just talk amongst yourselves. I wish I could. I've got this amazing thing to share with you actually while I'm doing this. Steve and Ronnie have started up their own film studio and they've created a film which they wanted to share with you this evening. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to go and get my. Hold on. I've got an idea. Hold on. I've got an idea. Hold on. This might work. Hold on. Right. Right, hold on, back again. Sorry, lost the. Yeah, 1 second. Right, I know what we can do. I know what we can do. Just to ease the burden a little bit here. Hold on. Right, and let's just ease this a minute, just while I go and sort this out. 1 second. Right, one second. 2 seconds. Right. Okay. This is amazing. Well, last time I think you had visuals, but you didn't have any sound. So I think you can feel blessed, really, that you've now got sounds but no visuals. I mean, one of these days, it's going to go right. Multitasking, you see, that's what it's all about. Got to be able to multitask. Right. Well, let's see if this will work. Entering the studio. So the studio. No. Oh. Yeah. Right. Okay. Hold on. Right. Let's turn that volume down. Okay, now I need to turn the camera around. Hold on. We're getting there, peeps. We're getting there. Right. How you doing? Are we on? I'm on the stage, aren't I? That's what's going on here. Hold on a minute. What an absolute... I can't... trying to get my tripod to work. Okay. Right. Let's do this. Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm just going to remove this one. How you doing? We're here. We got there, I think. Right, let's stop this background music. There you go. And what's more, I'm just in that, and this is the camera here, and you see my plant. Look at the state of that plant. You think it needs water, or do you? You know, this is what happens when Rachel gets involved with with my plant in my office. They were doing fine, and then Rachel came in and she said, "You haven't watered your plants." And I said, "They don't need watering." And she said, "Yes, they do." And yeah, that's where we are. Right, hold on a minute. Right, let's get sorted out here, because we've got a few bits and pieces I need to just change on this camera, because we've got the wrong setup on here. So we've got this now. Oh, hello. That's a bit good. This is very professional, this part. Just this that isn't. Okay, all right. Now, hold on a minute. There's another thing I need to just do here. Hold on. What is that doing? No. Okay. So we'll leave it like this. because it shouldn't be like that, should it? Really, it shouldn't be that stressful. Right, hold on. Let's jump on the comments. Let's see what's going on here. Right, hello. That plant needs light support. Um, yeah, it does. I don't know what's happened to it. This is Rachel. This is what Rachel did. This, not me. Okay, this that's Rachel's handiwork. The problem is this office gets really cold at night time, and I think it gets too cold for the house plants. Something like that, anyway. Right, okay. Hi from Maine, USA. Hi, hello. Right, let's just try and get let's get on with this, because it's just been a bit of a frantic start. I thought it was all under control. Right, okay. Where's the wife? Says Carrie. Rachel's just finishing off with the cats and dogs, and then she will come and join us. Yes, she would have been able to sort this out, undoubtedly, of course. Music? Did you like the music? Did you like that? Creepy music. Yeah, there was some creepy music. Gal, guaranteed only JRAS peeps would persevere. Yeah, absolutely. I think that if you don't know what you're getting involved with, I mean, that is what you're tuning in for. Let's face it. That's the gold right there. Right. Hello, Carrie. Hello, Lee. Your plant looks a. I don't know why my keyboard typed that. Chelsea, what did your keyboard type? What? Oh, yeah, that's a bit strange, wasn't it? Oh, now the batteries are running out on the. Oh dear. Hold on. Okay, we're back. How weird about the camera stopping to working on the on the computer. If it's waterlogged, no. If it's dry, yes. Dig down in the soil. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Let's do this. So sorry about this. Well, normal service will resume. Dig down in the soil. Right. It's not waterlogged. It's bone dry. Okay. Does that tell you anything? Good. Happy to help. Literally bone dust. That's all it is. Maybe it could do with some water. I don't know. But then the top have got, it's all black at the top. And what do we know about houseplants? Anything? Now we're getting the fuzzy picture on this. Why? I don't know. Hold on, I'll sort this out in a minute. Right. That plant looks like me on a Monday morning. Yeah, I'm sure. So I've heard. Hello from Battle Creek, Michigan. Hello, Carrie. Hi from Maine. Needs life support. Julian has only had a haircut and beard trim. I noticed these things. Yeah, did I? No, I had a haircut ages ago. I need another haircut. Hold on a minute. All right, I'm going to just try something here because I'm wondering whether the connection is. We're on Wi-Fi. Hold on. This might be an issue. 1 second. Hold on a minute. Now we should be less blurry, and we're not. Okay. So that's good to know, isn't it? Right. Okay. Right. Okay. So Chelsea said, "No, I think if it was Rachel's handiwork, it would look better." No, honestly, I didn't touch it. The music was relaxing. Thank you, Chelsea. I'm glad you like that. The chaos makes us all feel better about our world. Good. Hi from Southend. Hi, Kim. How are you doing? Chelsea said, "No, I meant to say, thought you said you were naked." I'll quickly put some robes on. I'm not, from here down, completely naked. Yeah, that's how I roll. Jan says, so don't flood it with water, just a little and often for a day or so. Okay, Jan, I'll try that. Thank you very much. Rachel, we need you. Hello from Montgomery Shear, Wales. Hello from Zephyr Bear. Ordine, hi, Ordine. Is the plant in a sunny spot? No, it's not. There's a lot of concern for this plant, isn't there? I feel like I've been plant shamed. Listen, right. This is what happens. I've got I have an idea and I know what I'm doing. Right. So I just want to it's in my office, I've got my plants and everything, I know what I'm doing, and that's fine. Rachel comes in and goes, "Oh, I'll help you." And then before I know it, she's killed them. Okay, that's how she rolls. All right. And then blames me. So she comes in, kills my plants, then it's my fault because my plant's in my office. Why have you killed your plant? I'm like, could you just leave my plants alone? But anyway, there you go. Blurry. Yeah, we're desperate, Rachel. No, you're not desperate, Chelsea. It's fine. Don't worry. Shush. You're fine. You wait. Honestly, what we have got lined up for you tonight is going to blow your mind. Okay. For those of you that have followed the Rich for a while and have been watching the YouTube videos and know the stories and know the characters, you're in for a treat. That's all I'm going to say. You're in for a treat. I've got a little bit inspired and you're going to like this. But I'm going to wait till Rachel's here because I don't think she's seen the finished product either. So we can all watch it together. That plant looks even worse after you've wished around in its roots. Story of my life. You don't want any rummaging around. I'll make you look better. Kari Karaki. It's the end of an era as Malaga in Spain stops carriage rides to protect the horses' welfare now. Hurrah. It's disgusting exploitation of horses. Amazing. That's really good news, isn't it? Fake news indeed. Nothing to do with earaches. Don't know what's going on. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Fake news. No, not fake news. It's the truth. Picture's clearer now. Yep, that looks good, doesn't it? After that hook, what's the betting he loses internet? No, I won't lose internet. All right, I've just changed it around. So we've got rid of the blurry picture. You've got a better picture now, so you can see me in all my beauty. And you can enjoy what's going on. Anyway, James says that plant needs Klaus's magic. Yeah, I tell you, this I think is the problem. Klaus has been rubbing the lotion, and on where it's limp, there goes lotion. And yeah, this is what we get if you rub lotion on limp things. It gets limper. Wrong lotion, I think. Chelsea, would follow suit. Would it, Jan? Don't know what that means. Hopefully, Chelsea, are you okay? Hopefully, with Ronnie and Steve, love them too. Yes, it is. You're gonna. Honestly, you're in for a treat. It's great. It's great. Anyway, right. Listen, there's been an update. There's been some updates, quite a few. So what I thought I'd do is just take a minute and run through all the different updates because that will give you an idea of what we've been going on, what's been going on at the sanctuary. Now, I'm very tempted not to touch anything on my computer at the moment because it seems to want to conspire against me. So I'm going to put it over here. Oh, see? Do that. This is what I'm talking about. Put the lotion in the basket, plant pot. Jellica Salamananas, hope you are okay. Okay. I am on the west coast of USA and it is sunny. No snow, so not quite all of us is stormy. Well, that's good. Good to know. We're cold and we're rainy at the moment, but we have had a beautiful day. So I was out this morning fixing fence posts and rounding up horses because we had strong winds last night. Not we didn't have strong winds. The area had strong winds and it blew some of the fences down. So we woke to the horses running around. So that needed fixing. Right. Now then. Just 1 minute. updates. Just getting these up so I remember. I shall work through it. So I hope you're paying attention. There will be questions at the end. We've got the top 10 for the sponsorships. Sponsorships. Oh my God. Sponsorships have gone bananas. It is fantastic. The app has worked wonders, and everybody's getting into the spirit of it. We've generated so many sponsorships. It's tremendous. It's absolutely brilliant. So if you've sponsored an animal on the app, just such a massive thank you. You have made a big difference. And yeah, it's superb. It really is. It's amazing. So we've been running around getting the updates out there. I hope you're all getting your updates for your animals that you've been sponsoring. If you haven't jumped on the app yet and sponsored an animal, what are you doing? You can get involved for as little as £1 a week, £1 a month. And yeah, get involved. It is, but it's been tremendous, and we're getting sponsorships from all over the place. So this is really good. It's suddenly we've been able to utilize our reach on social media, and this is actually reaching a lot more people. So it's just fantastic. So thank you, because it's thanks to you. It's it's you getting involved. It's you supporting us, doing all these things. All our patrons that tested the app for the first few days. Thank you very much for your work. It's just been going great guns, and we're just so pleased. We added another animal today onto the app, and I've got the top 10 as well. The top 10 might surprise you. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying, top 10's going to surprise you. Surprise me. But no playoffs yet. Playoffs will be coming. Nice. Say that out loud, okay? And here, oh, hello. Sorry. Rachel's just made an appearance and then run out again. She's just literally finished work, so she's just here to sort herself out, and then she'll come in. So stay tuned for a Rachel update. Right. Okay. 1 second. Let's get this. I've got a few things to talk about. One is that our social media reach has been exploding. That's been absolutely phenomenal over the past month. Really has. We've been working very hard to make sure that we're utilising it more, and it's really made a big difference. It's generated not huge amounts, but it's generated a substantial income for the sanctuary this month. So we're really pleased with that, and we've just been working hard on that. But the other side of it is that you've probably been getting bombarded, and I'm really sorry about that. But I'm sorry, not sorry, because it's making a difference, and it's what we have to do. It's just what we have to do to make these things happen. So yeah, that's been a real plus. 1 second. I'm looking for my update list as I'm talking to you. There's been lots of what do you call it? Multitasking. Have you noticed? I hope you're impressed. Cheryl says, I'm late, but I have a legit excuse. My snowplow came and had to move my car. We got 6 to 8 inches of snow, which isn't bad for Buffalo, New York standards, but it's damn cold. Well, Cheryl, I've told you before, all right? I don't make the rules. If you're late, and you have to pay the late fee, okay? It's a serious matter, okay? Everybody else made it, didn't they? I made it here all right, sort of. Well, actually, no, I didn't. Okay, I'll pay my late fee. But come on, otherwise Steve and Ronnie are going to be paying you a visit, and you don't want them around with their snowplow. Honestly, you should see it. They built their own snowplow. Incredible thing it is. Unfortunately, they thought it was a good idea to use doors, and they came into the house and they took the front doors off the house. And that's what they put on the front of a wheelbarrow. They put 2 goats in the wheelbarrow, wrapped them up in sellotape to give it a bit of weight, and they're pushing it through the snow, but there is no snow. So they're pretending that there's snow, and that's their snowplow that they created. But I mean, that's Steve and Ronnie for you. You never know what you're going to get. Still can't find this update list.
Hold on. The other thing as well that's been going on, so behind the scenes, it's our end of year. So this is all very exciting stuff, isn't it? Yes, our end of year. So all of our financial stuff has been, we've been getting that all together. So this is our first end of year since the big transition from CIC to CIO. So that's been very exciting and a little bit stressful. So we've been doing a lot of work of, compiling all the information for the accountants. So that's been interesting, but it's nice because it's another step. It's a step in that direction now. This is our first major step. It's like getting everything put in place and making sure that we're reporting correctly. So that's been good. And as an official registered charity, you have different obligations, and that's been a bit of a steep learning curve for us. I was getting ready to say, what did they make it out of and what are they ploughing? Yeah, well, there you go. New York City has about 5 inches so far, still 15 degrees. Oh, my word. Here she is.
Hello.
It's the boss, everybody.
Interesting.
So we had a bit of a situation. I got everything set up. And, oh, yeah, you've never seen this.
No, so Django, why is Django?
What's he doing?
He's trying to get his thing again.
Why?
I don't know.
Is his girlfriend is the thing?
Hmm.
So before, Django. So what, when we were live, he was doing it?
Still not we were live, and he hasn't bothered with it all week. And I just try to get him to.
It's weird, and there's been this strange thing. And I was just explaining to everybody how you killed my plum, and they've been giving me some advice, and they don't think I'm telling the truth. They think I did it, and I'm like, no.
Do they think it's salvageable?
Jan reckons it might be.
New compost for the plant.
Thank you very much, Myra. That's wonderful. Thank you for that. Right. Now then. Hold on a minute. From Chris Scott.
So-
Yeah, go on.
Set everything up, and then what?
Camera. No camera. Off the computer. So I've had to invite myself as a guest to the phone and then set the phone up. Meanwhile, all I'm getting is abuse from people because I haven't set it up properly. Jan's obviously just loving it. Anyway, well, what I'm looking at, I was trying to find the updates, and I'm just, I mean, what's a man supposed to do? Right, okay, so here we go.
Updates in your head.
Yes, I do, but there's a lot of other things in my head that it's all fighting. It's like competition up there. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, shall we do the top 10 for sponsors?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, right, guys, here we go. Top 10 for sponsors. Will it work? Should do.
Wait, so we're on this camera, right?
On that camera.
We're on that one.
Yeah.
So you tried to set it up on this one and it didn't work.
Yeah. So now when I'm pointing, I'll have to point at that one.
Okay.
So I can't do that. I can't do that.
Okay.
So that doesn't work. Do you reckon I should lower the camera a little bit?
0%.
What if I?
Good in mind.
No.
Perfect how it is.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think it's absolutely fine.
It's always got this coming, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Right, okay. So did you also notice the new surround? Did you see this? Did you?
Did I see it?
No,
We're frozen there.
yeah, no, we're back. So we've done this new surround.
It's very nice. I
It's
like
a little bit more professional. I like. Anyway, right. Here we go. Let's have a look here. First of all, I need to find what I was doing because I forgot. Oh, that's right. And it's the top 10.
Stay with them.
Where's it gone? Top 10. Okay, here we are, guys. Ready? And time for the top 10 sponsored animals this week.
Okay, so here we go. This week's rundown of the top 10 sponsored animals. At 10 is Dottie, dropping 6 places. At 9, it's Hoti, dropping another 6 places. At 10, Charlie is a non-mover. At 7, Iggy is climbing up 3 places. At 6, it's Timo, he's rolling up 3 places. At 5, it's Barry, down 3. At 4, Macario, the weirdo, he's gone up 1 place. And a new entry at number 3, it's Ronnie. At 2, Steve climbs the chart 4 places. And at number 1, it's Mr. Cutie Pie himself. It's Barney.
I am honored to be appointed number 1 sponsored for the week. Thank you all for your support.
Yay!
There you go. Barney's done it again. He's done it again.
Just,
Ronnie, at the middle of the week, Ronnie was number 1, I think, wasn't he?
yes, it did change at one point.
And then Barney comes sneaking in with his little one eye and, yeah, takes over. Right, guys, can I just do a quick technical check? Is everybody okay? Can everybody hear us? Is it just a little welfare check on you all? Is everybody okay? Are you all right?
Daniel says he doesn't have enough crisps.
No, he probably doesn't. So, yeah, what was I going to say? Right.
Okay.
Yeah, updates. Right, we've got Barney. Barney update. Take it away.
Barney, we went to the vets with Barney on Wednesday. Doesn't matter which day, really. For a checkup on his cough because he's finished his medication and his cough is persisting. So they said it's chronic bronchitis and he needs an inhaler. So I went to the pharmacy because in Spain, you have to go to the pharmacy most of the time for the medication for the animals. In the UK, you buy it from the vets, but here the vets don't have the same sort of licenses. Anyway, we go to the pharmacy, give them the prescription. Oh, we don't have that here. We were in Murcia, so we said, okay, well, let's just go back to the sanctuary. We'll go to a pharmacy closer because we don't want to have to go back into Murcia to get the medication. We went to a pharmacy closer. They didn't have it there either. They had to order it in. So went the next day to pick it up, which was yesterday. And then we got it out to use it this morning. And they'd given us the wrong type of thing, basically. They'd given us a nasal spray rather than an inhaler.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So that was that. Next update. Hold on. Sunny, go.
Sunny, she had a checkup the other day for her surgical wound from the little tumor that she had removed because it was looking a bit inflamed. They gave her some more antibiotics and started her on steroids. And it is looking a little better. I think she might need either a bit longer steroids or antibiotics, but she'll have another checkup tomorrow.
And Charlie?
Charlie, we got through we managed to get the medication for Charlie as well. Again, it's been given to us in the wrong format, so we will get that sorted. And that's for his cough. His cough isn't as bad as we've had a lot of rain because he has asthma and it's due to dust. So yeah, this time of year it's a little bit calmer anyway. But yeah, we will get that started on him.
Okay, good. It's Burns night.
Burns nice.
You have been wished a happy Burns night.
Oh, thank you.
Hmm.
Don't have any vegan nuggets.
Well, that's good. We'll have to work that out. Poor old Barney has had a lot to deal with, and so it's only right that he should be number 1 sponsored animal for this week. Other updates. New sanctuary site update. This is exciting. As you know, we got all the licenses through and everything ready to put the goats up on the new site, and then I was unable to build the new. I was unable to build the new goat run because obviously I had to go in for operation and then I couldn't do it. And then we had a special week planned where we had the volunteers come over, and I think we had about 4 or 5 volunteers come, and we hit it up there to actually get the fence built. But it's a big job. So we got as far as getting all the posts up there, getting the posts all in. So every post is in place. It's all cemented in. That's all ready to go. And then we lost, Vera left We didn't lose her. Anybody know where Vera is? Yeah, so we lost Vera from the team. And so that left Rachel and I, which just put us under a little bit too much pressure to actually get the job finished up there. So which has been really frustrating because it's an absolute paradise up there for the goats, and we're just limited with what we can do between us. So, but I'm very pleased to say that last week we secured a contractor who knows what he's doing, and he's going to be going up there, I think, next week. Not this week, next week. Yeah, it's not this week, next week. He's going up there to get the fencing all done and dusted. So
Not much of this week left,
no,
unless he goes up now.
no, I mean this week.
Oh, so not this coming week, but the week after.
Yeah, I think so. I need to double check with him, but I've got to go and get some materials. But yeah, so that's really exciting. So as soon as that's done, and it is a big job. I'm almost saying it is a big job, but it's like we've cracked the back of it because we've got all the posts up. It's all cemented in. So it's just a question of unraveling all the wire fencing, get it all secured, get it all tensioned up. I'm going to speak to a metal worker tomorrow to go and get him to build us some gates. So we'll get those up there and get them put in place, and then we're done. And as soon as that's done, talk about a fight. But as soon as that's done, it means goats can go up there. So it's just been a really, really long process, hasn't it? Well, because you've been on the process with us. So it's just been keep your head down, keep going, one foot in front of the other, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be there and the goats will be in their new paradise very, very soon. So that's very exciting. Other news, we had tree surgeon here this week, and he was cutting some boughs down from a tree in front of the house so that we were able to have a clearer look over the sanctuary, which makes the place more secure, and it's better to keep an eye on the animals. So that was really good as well. Big hay delivery.
We had this, this was on this Monday, wasn't it? We had that.
Yeah,
So
Tuesday.
The hay delivery Tuesday.
Yeah.
And we had the orthodontist for Skunk, the goat.
Yes.
He floated his teeth that were too long.
Yeah, so that was really good. So he's now back in general population and he's eating. So that's really good as well. So anyway, right, so there's some little updates for you from the sanctuary. What I'm going to do now is give you a little bit of a call out to say, if you haven't sponsored an animal on the app, myanimalsanctuary.org, please go and sponsor one. If you have already sponsored one, maybe you'd like to add another one to your virtual sanctuary. Please don't forget it. And also, I meant to say to you guys, would it be okay if I made something like a little post thing, a little image that I sent you to your email? Would you be able to post it on your socials and share it? Because it would just help us get that message out there a little bit further. And if we can attract more sponsors to the app, it would be bloody wonderful. So yeah, we just got to cut through the noise. It's getting so competitive out there at the moment, and we need to keep reminding people of why they sponsor, what it means, and how it's how the place runs. And it was like a lady that came here said, if you want, you must support. What she said, you must support the world. You must support the things in the world that you want in the world. And that cuts both ways. And the excuse or the example she gave me, she said, if I want sweatshops to exist where people are paid, £3 a week or whatever, then I must buy this brand of shoes, and I must be happy to do that because then I'm contributing to creating the world where that exists. And she said, and likewise, she said, that's why I'm at the sanctuary, because I want the world to exist where sanctuaries exist. So therefore, I support them. And that, I think, is the best way to look at it. And I thought that's a very, very clear way of saying it, really. And also it makes you think twice about, the things you get involved with, doesn't it? Because you think, do I actually want that in the world that I'm the master of the universe, my own universe, you know, what do I want in my world? So yeah, if you want sanctuaries to exist, support. So yeah, that's it. Which you do, because that's why you're here. Okay. Now then. John Nancy says, yeah, I'll definitely post it. Thank you very much. Right. Every time I donate to the sanctuary. Chelsea, oh, lovely. Thank you very much. Sorry, I'm looking at this. I think you guys are either, is it a private conversation going on in the middle of all this? Probably. Am I just background noise? That's what it is. I'll just, there you go, background noise. Right, guys, I want your attention. Stop what you're doing right now. Stop it. Jan, stop it. Jan, put the butter down. Right. Now, listen. Stop what you're doing. Pay attention. Have I got your attention? Have I got your attention? I can do it. Stop it. Right. Okay. You're now going to get a treat. A very, very special treat. Steve and Ronnie have created a special thing to share with you. And it is, as I say, this is really a reward to those of you that have been following the sanctuary for the past God knows how many years and remember some of the old stories from the Donkey Chat videos that probably brought us together. So there's a little thing I'm going to share with you now, and it might remind you of some of those stories. Okay, so I want you to turn your volume up or put your headphones in, all right? Because you need sound on this. You need sound, all right? That's all I'm telling you. And be prepared, all right? Just be prepared. Perhaps get a pot. Make sure you're sitting on something because,
Oh,
yeah, well, you know what Jan's like.
sit on the pot.
Sit on the pot. Sit on the pot. But not on my pot. Not on this pot. I think that might be the problem with that plant. Somebody sat on it. It's probably Klaus, actually. Goes around and sits on it. Anyway, so let's just do this. Right. Hold on a minute. I need my glasses on because I can't see them. Do it. Right then. Okay, are you ready? Behave yourselves. Here it's cut. It's going to start now. Okay, that's the right one, isn't it? Yeah. It's going to start now. Turn your volume up. Hold on. Yeah, are we back? Are we back?
No mic.
There's no mic. I've got no mic. Hold on. Have we got mic now? Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, now we've got mic. Yeah, can you hear us all right? Okay. It's a bit loud, isn't it? A bit loud. No, that's a bit better. Anyway.
Well, that was
I hope you enjoyed that.
chaotic.
I think the star of that show was Grumbleson.
Yeah.
Mrs. Grumbleson, I was saying to Rachel, I think what we've inadvertently done is we've created a spin-off character to the Donkeys of Chaos. And Grumbleson, that's going to be known as Grumbleson. So be prepared, because I don't know what's coming out of their studio next and what they've got plans for, but they're learning. And yeah, I think it's quite interesting way to explore the stories that have been coming out from the Ridge over the past few years. Valerie.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's a very good call. And yeah, there was the yeah. If you could think of any other, oh lordy, I'm peeing myself. Kim, calm down.
That's what the pot.
That's why I said sit on a pop. Good. I'm glad you liked that. I thought you'd enjoy it. If you could think of any other stories that spring to mind that have come out of the Donkey Chats over the years, that might be quite cinematic, do let me know.
Not the guy in flip flops, sunglasses, and lemon trees. Now that was a real guy, though.
Yeah, that was a real.
Not Stromson is real. I mean,
No.
I don't know if the donkeys met him.
Flip flop and lemon trees. Yeah. Stealing the police car. Yeah. That's very true. Yeah.
Actually, I went to the toilet before I peed myself.
Well, that's good. The lemon farmer next door. Yes. I'm making notes. I am making notes. Yeah, it's there's been a lot of stories, but it's interesting because they tend to be just improvised or whatever comes to my brain when I'm mucking out the donkeys. So I'm trying to remember some of them. But anyway, yeah. So stay tuned. Would you like that as a regular thing on the live? Is that something you'd like to see? Let me know.
James said you should create an AI Klaus. What would that do?
Jane, I'm one step ahead of you. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, because there is another project that I'm working on, which is getting quite exciting actually. And Cloud does make an appearance, yeah. So stay tuned for Clouds. There might be a few others as well.
Didn't they try to go night clubbing? And wasn't there something with a helicopter they crashed?
Always. Helicopters always appear in the donkey stories for some reason.
And how about the motorbike?
What was it with the motorbikes? I don't remember the motorbikes. I know that Steve was planning to become Prime Minister of the UK at one point. That might be quite interesting.
I think I prefer Klaus in my imagination. That's enough. I read what Julian would come up with that I couldn't unsee.
See, now that, Jan, is every reason why you do need a Klaus to be prepared for you, I think. I'd like to see the great carrot caper actually unfolded. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. You're right. Didn't they get arrested by the police? Yes, they did get arrested by the police. I caught them digging a tunnel the other day. Did I tell you this? So I went down into the field and I couldn't find them anywhere. And I saw this big pile of earth and I thought, what the hell's going on there? And Steve and Ronnie had gone there and they were digging a hole to go underneath the sanctuary. I caught them sort of like they were covered in mud, spades and shovels and things like that, and some buckets. I don't know quite what the plan was, but it was something to do with tunneling out of the sanctuary so that they could escape the sanctuary undetected. But who knows where that tunnel was leading to? I have no idea because I mean it was enough to get. I had to get them out of the hole. That was all. But I haven't even explored what they were doing in the tunnel. But I'm sure that will come to life at some point, and we'll find out what was going on there. I remember the Prime Minister thing. Yeah, absolutely. Thinking about it, with a bit of makeup, Julian could do a Starmer lookalike. Damn. Look, I'm not even going to do it. Just don't get me started. Well, it's Sunday night. I don't want to talk about Starmer. I just don't want to talk about them. Okay, I don't talk about any of them. They drive me mad. Look, I'm trying to pull myself back from the precipice, but I'm going there. But we're never being political. We're not political. We always avoid being political because it's not what we want to do, is it? The whole world's gone bloody political. Everyone's bloody mad. Everyone's got an opinion. Everybody's, left, right, centre, middle, red, blue. They're wrong. He's wrong. Everyone's shouting. There's so much noise, and you just get sucked into it, don't you? You just get sucked into this opinion wherever you look, and I just think we need to avoid it, really. It's enough noise. You're only adding to the noise. So it's like, let's not add to the noise. Let's just, have some calm. It's what it sounds like the world needs. I'll tell you what I've been watching a lot of recently. This might be sound interesting. I don't know. Near-death experiences. So I've been watching a lot about near-death experiences recently. Very interesting subject, and quite a few people are sharing their experiences, and independently they're reporting similar things. So yeah, I find that quite interesting, actually.
So has anyone here had a near-death experience, or do you know someone that's had a near-death experience?
Yeah.
Interesting to know. Susan asks, are you guys still raising money to help with the purchase of the property? If so, how's the best way to donate for that?
There is a banner.
This one? Thing is, you can't type that into your thing. Can you? It would be better on the website. Yeah, I think because the link is here, but it's a bit long. I'll leave it up for a bit if you want to write it down.
No, the easiest way, the direct button on the website.
On the website. So go to jacobridge.com and I will tell you where it is. Well, you probably know.
It's right on the front. A home page. Right at the top is a button.
Oh, it says GoFundMe.
It's the
green button.
Yeah, exactly.
And you'll find that there, and you can click that.
So yeah, please make sure that works.
Something.
And there it is. Wonderful.
Had a few donations yesterday, so thank you very much.
Oh, brilliant.
For those.
Brilliant. Thank you, Steve. Diane Brown, Carol Matouche, Karen Crean, Amanda Gibbs, Anonymous. Lovely. That's wonderful. Thank you very, very much for those donations. That's great. It's a slow burner, as we've always said. It is a slow burner because it's a lot of money we're trying to raise, but it's amazing how the donations keep coming in. And and we're getting there slowly but surely. We're getting there. Yes, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, people are agreeing. Let's not talk about politics. I've cut politics and news out of my life completely. It's so much more peaceful now. Faye, I had a near-death experience.
Oh, okay.
Do you like to share, Faye?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to.
That's what I mean. Would you like to? The Amazon webpage has a lot of unavailable items on it. Was accessing from the UK, if that's right. Let me have a little look, because I haven't looked I've been adding to the list, but I haven't looked at the list recently. Because the things do go out of stock. Where is it?
So But some interesting things that I was listening to was one guy was reporting that
We
when
didn't say anything. Let's wait until people say what they're
well, they
saying.
might not,
In the layer.
they might not want to say anything.
Well, if they do, just give them.
Okay, give you a minute. All right, you got a minute. Waiting. Come on, hurry up. There you
Well-
go.
Is the owner putting pressure on Myra?
No, at the moment, not. So that's good. But touch wood. We'll wait and see.
So, already the Amazon, only one item is showing out of stock. So it must be that it's picking up your address in the UK. So on your home page, it will say deliver to, and you might have to put in a Spain postal code there, which might help. If you need our address and just want to send it directly, if that's easier for you, then just get in touch with us and we can do that.
Thank you very much. So Ziggle Monster, great name. I've had a post-death experience when my grandmother's ghost came to visit me in a dream and told me not to worry about my very old dog at the time, that she would be there to greet him when he died. Okay, Ziggy. So this is one of the stories that I've heard. So I've heard a couple of independent stories where people have said their animals have been waiting for them, and that the animals do wait for their owners on the other side. And I was thinking about that, and I'm thinking, oh my, it's going to be quite a homecoming. Yeah, that would be incredible. Yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting and wonderful at the same time, isn't it? Yeah, what a wow. Yeah, and the other thing as well was, I'm just making noises now, but the other thing as well was they said that there was no fear. That's the other thing that's been coming across a lot from the experiences that I've been reading and listening to, where they say like they have absolutely zero fear. In fact, they're almost looking forward to it because it was just so wonderful the other side, and that this is the hard stuff, and it's like going home. So yeah, very 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 interesting. It does make you wonder, but the truth of the matter is, nobody really knows, do they? Nobody knows. It's just that whole journey that we've all got to do on our own at some point. And yeah, I don't know. It's just it fascinates me a little bit. I'm on it.
M. Carter says, we lived with a spirit living in our very old house when I was a kid. Way too many stories to speak to out. Oh, maybe keep them for Halloween and then we can read them out.
Oh yeah, that's a point. We're a bit early for Halloween. What's next? Valentine's Day.
Eating me.
What? What? Yeah. Yeah, of course I will. Yeah. I don't know what.
Just take back dinner or something.
A holiday?
Yeah.
A holiday.
The indigenous people believe that the dearly departed will do a final visit.
Oh, really? They do a final visit. Yeah, I've heard that one as well. This is what I mean. It's like there's all these little stories that come through, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I've heard that bit from that one over there," and they'll say something, and then it'll be loads of other things, and then someone else will say something, and it makes sense. And guys, there's got to be something in it, you know. There's got to be something in it. The main thing is that there's no death, really, only the bodies. Yeah, Jean, that's a good comment. I think I agree with you.
After our dog passed last summer, I went fishing, and for the first time ever, a robin flew in and perched on the rod, looking at me. Never had it happen before, and I'm in my 60s. Wow!
Wow. Oh, that's yeah. That you've got to see that as a sign, haven't you? What do you call a militant vegan? Lactose intolerant.
Is that a fact or two?
What do you call a militant vegan? Lactose intolerant. I'm sorry. You've kind of sideswiped me there. My brain is just like going. Yeah, it's don't know. Okay, my dad came back to me in a dream after he died of lung cancer and showed me his hands with what looked like cut ropes and told me he was free now. Oh, Zephyr, that's made me go.
Yeah,
"What?"
we were so
Yeah, that's made me go shivery. Yeah. Wow, what a story. That's tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. What a beautiful story. It is said that we all live in many dimensions. Yeah, yeah. Well, there's that whole multi-dimension theory, isn't there? Which I think I kind of subscribe to as well. It's like, apparently we're learning a lot more through quantum. And now that quantum computing is becoming a real thing and it's gaining momentum, there's quite a few breakthroughs in science relating to our understanding of reality. And it's absolutely mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. There's one lady I follow, and she's really sort of like, that's her thing. She's all about sort of like the quantum computing and the development of artificial intelligence and stuff like this. And she was saying that they have recently discovered a building block within I think it was in the particle collider, the large particle collider. And this building block, it's like a structure, it's like a web that they've actually identified, and they can see it, that sits underneath our reality, and that all elements of reality and are attached to this web. And it was unobservable before, but now with the advances of technology, they've been able to actually see this, and they're perplexed. They don't know what it is. They've got no idea what it is, but it's repeatable. It's measurable. No. Oh, no, that's pretty different. That's weird, but I think that's something to do with drugs.
Yeah, I do as well.
I think it has to do with drugs, because you can only see that if you're on DMT, apparently.
Yeah.
But no, this is an actual. They've found this web that sits beneath reality through these quantum computers, which is very, very interesting. But no, the other thing was the laser, wasn't it? It was these guys had discovered that if they pointed this laser at a wall or a solid structure, and if they took DMT, this is where it starts to fall apart for me personally, is that they could see a code beyond the structure that they were pointing the laser at. And again, something that they're all claiming they can see independently of each other. It's the same code.
I think as well as like they're running an experiment to see if other people can see it as well, but they're telling the people what they're going to see. So it's like they're already influenced about what they're going to see. There's peer pressure, if you like, or pressure, social pressure about seeing it, and they're under the influence of DMT.
Yeah.
So I think the experiment's flawed.
Yeah. I mean, personally, if I was going to do that, I think I would suggest to people, if they look really close, they'll see the donkeys of chaos looking back at them. And I think that would be far more interesting. Imagine all these people like with lasers looking at the wall going, "You can see the donkeys. Oh, wow. That'd be brilliant." Anyway.
Einstein's theory of quantum entanglements, often referred to as spooky entanglements, theorizes that even great distances cannot separate certain connections.
Yeah, this is amazing, isn't it? This quantum entanglement is because it effectively it means that we can communicate and pass information simultaneously across the entire universe. I mean, and beyond. And yeah, that's mad, isn't it? It's absolutely madness. And how they've got these qubits that operate on quantum entanglement within these computers. I think there's only like 5 or 6 of them in the world. Obviously, Google and Meta and people like that have got them. But yeah, they can work out calculations quicker than any computer we've got at the moment. The mind literally boggles. It's insane. There was one operation that they had, and it would have taken us the top best standard computer that we have. It would have taken a computer something like 16 or 17,000 years to calculate, and it took the quantum computer something like 3 minutes. It's just different, way different levels. I mean, it's crazy, but exciting, but also a little bit frightening, I think, because it makes you wonder where the hell, where it's all going and how quickly it's going, isn't it? It's fascinating. What a time to be alive.
Someone said recently, no, I'm not lactose intolerant, only dairy industry intolerant. Yeah,
Only
abused.
tolerant of abusing animals.
You followed a lady.
I followed a lady, Jan. Yes,
Follow her.
yeah, see what you're doing there.
Not stirring it, but you could argue that these experiences are all projections of our own unconscious.
Yeah, you could. This is the whole thing, isn't it? Nobody knows. That's the whole point. You could, I suppose, argue anything, really. I think we're all living inside donkey's ears. Perhaps that's where the Milky Way actually is. If we manage to zoom out, we're just all inside donkey's ears. Maybe. I saw an amazing rainbow at work one afternoon. Never happened before. I found out that evening that my dad had passed away in the UK that afternoon. I'm sure it was him saying goodbye. Oh, Jane. Wow. That's, yeah. That's incredible, isn't it? Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. I think you're right. Some Native Americans say that on our way to the happy hunting grounds or whatever, all the animals whose lives we have taken will be on our path and we'll have to explain ourselves to them. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. I think that there's an argument to say, I mean, I know you can look at things with rose-coloured spectacles, but I think there is an argument to say that Native Americans, when they were, at the point that the Europeans went over there, I think that they were greatly evolved as humans. I mean, really well evolved as humans to live in nature and to live with nature. I'm not saying they were perfect. That's what I mean. It's not with rose-coloured spectacles on. I'm sure they had their issues, but it seems to me, from the little that I do know about them and the way that they lived, there's a lot to be said for their understanding and their respect of nature. And we seem to be just preoccupied with finding out, don't we? We've got to know, we've got to have knowledge, we've got to know all these things, and And then the more you know, the more you realise how much you're messing things up. And it's like, well, let's just go the other way. Stop trying to find out why and just start being, just start understanding, trust your gut, trust your instinct, be natural, be nature. And be important, my friend. But yeah, I just feel like I've got a lot of admiration for their evolution and the place they were at. I think a lot was lost there. Same with the Aborigines of Australia. I think a lot happened there as well. Very connected people to the earth, I think.
So Faye says, I was 36, I'm now 59. I was lying in my bed and I was completely exhausted physically and mentally. One moment I felt myself dying and leaving my body, and I was walking without my body through my home.
Ooh, right, that's creepy. That's creepy.
Like the body experience.
Yeah, wasn't that? Is that the same as astral projection? That was a thing. I remember when I would have been about 19 or 20, so only a few years ago, and they were like, and there was a big thing about astral projection, and you've got to learn how to do astral projection.
You've got to learn it.
Yeah, it was like this thing, and I was reading this book about a CIA operative. It wasn't a fiction book. It was he was a CIA operative, and he was given the job to investigate astral projection because you could effectively remove yourself from your body and then go to different places. And that sounds to me like,
She continues here.
yeah, go on.
I could see everything, and when I came in my living room, there was a bright big light in the ceiling, and I went through it like a rocket, and then I came back in my body. I instantly became a new person.
Wow. Wow, what experience. I could see everything, and when I came back, the light in the ceiling, I went through it like a rocket, and then I came back into my body. I instantly became a new person. Wow. Wow. Incredible.
Yeah.
Go on.
If you realize you're dreaming and are able to find your hands in your dream, you can control it and spend the whole dream with your gran next time she appears. Yeah, lucid dreaming. That's what that is.
Yeah, yeah, that's amazing, isn't
Interesting
it?
as well.
I think when you have a lucid dream, that is the best. I think I've only done it 2 or 3 times, and it's just amazing because you're aware you're dreaming, and you can change completely the reality that you're in. That's insane. Go on.
Faye continues, I recognize my own ego now, and what I was doing was wrong, and I connected with everything. It's an awesome feeling, and it goes away.
Wow. Okay. That sounds like that was transformative. At 36, my own ego, what I was doing wrong, and I connected with everything. It's an awesome feeling, and it never goes away. That's interesting, isn't it? I think, yeah, it sounds like you had a completely transformative experience. How lucky. I mean, fantastic. 369 Iris says, this is the absolute truth. I'm Indigenous, and I approve and appreciate this message. Oh, absolutely. Astral projection, NDE, remote viewing, etc. Oh, okay.
Because they respected nature and didn't destroy it for the sake of their own gain. I have so much respect for these original civilizations.
Yeah, exactly. But this is the strange thing, Chelsea. This is, I mean, I agree with you, obviously, 100%. It's like, where did we go wrong? What has happened? Because we all still know it. And this is what I think gets me quite a lot, actually, is we do all know it. Instinctively, we know. And we trust our gut. We trust our intuition. We know. We don't need to be told. We instinctively know. And I think that somehow, somewhere along the line, somewhere through either indoctrination or through, distraction or the pressure. It is greed, and I think that, but it's more than greed, isn't it? It's actually is the 7 sins. They are the 7 sins because I think they contaminate our experience.
It's the indoctrination of society as well.
Yeah. Well, you've got greed, you've got lust, you've got sloth, you've got envy, you've got all of these the 7 sins that hit us, and they come in all different shapes and sizes. And sometimes they come all together, but yeah, I just feel like as people, we need to just go, okay, enough of all that rubbish. We're just on the planet, and we know and expect and trust our instincts and do these things. And I wonder if that would ever happen. I hope it does one day. Who knows? Maybe it will.
Lee Shoresky says, I've had visits from spiders, the jumping spiders, inside the house and outside. And it's always trying to get my attention. Started after my path passed. That was his nickname. Oh,
What was his nickname?
spider, I guess.
Really?
That's what I read.
Yeah.
Uh,
I thought Astral Projection was a failed follow-up album by Van Morrison. It really was. Lynn says, I've done shamanic journeys to work with animals and visited other realms. Oh, wow.
That's cool.
Mm.
Don't get me started on sleep paralysis.
Yeah. I remember when I was 4, 5 and 6, I would go to sleep and see myself flying out of the house and flying all over the world, lucid dreaming. Wow. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, if you were controlling it, then yeah, that would be superhuman.
Yeah.
Margaret, thank you so much for your super chat. Dottie, sorry, extra carrots for Dottie.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you very much. It's very generous of you. Thank you.
My ex-husband was resuscitated 2 times after a horrible accident, and he did not have a death experience at all, yet some people do.
Ah.
Yeah, that is interesting why some people do. Do you think maybe everyone does, but some people don't remember it, like in the same way that you don't always remember your dream? I wonder. Just after I had a COVID vaccine go directly into my blood vessel and blood was pouring down my arm,
Ooh.
I had a feeling I was dying, but it was a feeling of complete happiness and exhilaration. That sounds
Yeah, I've heard that before as well. Yeah. Yeah, I saw a story once of a guy that fell. He was working in a mixer. I don't know if I've said this story before. He was working in a great big, industrial bakers, and they've got these huge churning machines which make the dough. And he was the last one in the factory, and he checked this particular dough machine. He pulled up the inspection hatch at the top. Something happened, and he fell in, and it was churning, and it churned him into the dough machine. He couldn't turn it off, and as it was churning him, it was basically folding him up. It was kneading him. And he said that as soon as he went in, it was panic, but as soon as it started to mangle, he said that the body was just flooded with these endorphins. And he said, it's a really strange thing to say, he said, but it was the nicest experience of his life ever. He survived, strangely enough. And he's a bit of a mess, but they managed to rebuild him. He's out the other side. But he was talking about it being a wonderful, wonderful experience. And I've often thought about it, because it's like, gee whiz, the body's an amazing thing. I know I don't want to experience it, but I'd rather not experience that happy place. But it just amazes me.
I believe I have a vestige of a pre-birth memory where I was part of a white light of oneness. Reminds me of a Wordsworth ode on intimations of immortality from recollections of early childhood.
Oh, okay. Birth memory where I was part of a white light of oneness. That's a lovely thing to have, though, isn't it? Because you must be carrying that with you through your life or through this life. And perhaps that's the power of the light that you're carrying with you. I think we all carry. Maybe we do carry that through life. It's nice that you're aware of it. Maybe, yeah.
Please, Shore Sky said he shows up when I cry thinking of him. Very comforting. A butterfly landed on my tears right after he was gone.
Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? We don't know. We don't know. I suppose the thing is we have to be open and receptive and aware of the situation, I suppose, and not get. The trouble is, this world does kind of. I think everything in it seems to shut us down. I think there's so much to the human experience that gets shut down through modern living and technology and everything else. I think it just shuts us down. And we've got to fight against that. I think we have to fight against the shutdown.
I have a very spiritual friend. She eats all kinds of animals. I told her many times that there is nothing spiritual going on in a slaughterhouse. She never thought about that before. But forget it.
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I also think that about people who are like very spiritual.
I don't even like that expression, to be honest. It's
Very, like,
if someone describes, very spiritual. It's very, very spiritual. I don't like it because I just say, well, I think everybody
no, but
is.
people who would describe themselves as that.
I'm much more spiritual than you.
Yeah.
I am. I'm not being funny, but actually,
I'm touched.
Yeah.
Our family dog passed in June and my sister in November. She spoke of the dog as she passed away. We both had an affinity with horses and donkeys, and she is sending me out to Jenkins Ridge in May.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Oh, fantastic.
oh that's lovely, Julie.
I'm very sorry to hear about your dog.
Your sister.
Back of the dog as she passed away. Right, I see. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, we look forward to seeing you. You can meet the gang. Hopefully they won't pull your trousers down. Does happen. Not even lying. We had Anne, who was here, and she would go and muck out the donkeys, and Steve and Ronnie would pull her trousers down. Thankfully for Anne, she was down there on her own at the time, because she used to get up very early. But she, it's a tremendous, tremendous story, and I think one that she will never forget. Steve and Ronnie strike again. So yeah, be prepared. Why did the tofu cross the, oh my god, cross the road? Prove it wasn't chicken. Carrie Cracky,
Very.
I'm sorry, right? I'm sorry.
That is a dad joke.
It's a no from me. Okay, it's a no from me. All right, I'm sorry. Have you got anything else? Have you got anything else? Have you got anything? Have you prepared anything else? All right, okay. Henry is here, Rachel. Henry. Hello, Henry. How are you doing? Have I got anything for Henry? No, I haven't. Why have I not got something? Henry, I'm going to prepare something for you for next week. I promise. I'm going to write it on my list here. Prepare for Henry. You're going to get your own section, Henry. It's going to be called Henry's section. Yeah, who knows what you will see there. It will be amusing and interesting and hopefully enjoyable. Right, potato bone rubs. That's what we need. Yeah, absolutely. I didn't realise that animals had dreams until my cat started making noises while he slept. It was fascinating watching him. Oh yeah, yeah. Have you not seen that, Jane, before with the dogs? The dogs
Bark in there.
barking and whimpering and their little their little feet are going. Henry's highlight. Yeah, that's what we shall do. Okay. Right, people. We should go and have our dinner.
Yeah, I'm so tired.
Yeah, I bet you are. You're working your socks off. So yeah, well, thank you once again for joining us. It's been a good chat. It's quite a lovely chat it's been this evening. I hope you've it does not want to say there, does it? I hope you've had you've enjoyed our company. We've certainly enjoyed yours. Lee says, I found you guys during my loss. This sanctuary has been therapy for me. Thank you. Bless all of you. He was named Spider from his PA. What's it? From his PA child, 1933. He was my Spider-Man. Oh, Lee, that's. I'm glad you're enjoying the sanctuary, and I think it is. I think the animals are incredibly healing, and I think the sanctuary itself is a very healing place. That's what I've found and noticed, and it's just a space, isn't it? Like a little oasis, I suppose. That's how we kind of try to keep it that way, anyway. But I'm glad it's doing it for you. Right. My boyfriend, who passed away 15 years ago, is haunting my house in a good way because he appeared in my dream from out of a door jamb and told me I couldn't see him, but he'd be there. Oh, wow. Wow. Fascinating stories coming out of you guys tonight. This is very interesting. Zephyr says, I don't feel my dad has ever gone away. Wow. Wow. Yeah, brilliant. Well, thank you very much for sharing all your stories. Really, really good, really good. Really, I mean, we've thoroughly enjoyed, hearing the stories tonight, and it's been really good fun. I've enjoyed, enjoyed your company. So, love the new horse outro, but please keep the old one now and again. Yes, I will, Jan. Don't worry. I think of you. I do think of you, Jan, sometimes. Normally when I'm banging in the posts, I think I was going to say. So I was putting in a fence this morning, actually, and I had a big hammer. I had my fence post, smashed on the top. Took some extra. I got it in deep enough, but I thought it just needed a few more. And then I kicked the bloody thing. It went out, and I picked it back up, put it in again. Anyway,
Faye asked, where can we see which animals still need a sponsor?
you can see by going to the app, myanimalsanctuary.org, and if you go to our animals, you will see there's a little section there. There's 3. I've just put it on there that there's 3 animals. So I didn't want to fill it up with animals that haven't got sponsors. So I've just done 3, and they're just selected at random. So the system just selects 3 animals at random that don't currently have a sponsor, and that's where they go. We've just added. Who did we just add today?
Debbie.
Debbie. Little Debs.
And if updates will be going, I mean, updates are going out
All the
all
time.
the time, really.
Yeah.
But if you are due an update, they will be going out either tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah. So
Stay tuned for that.
the updates are actually set to trigger every, I think it's 6.5 days. So we try and aim for an update once a week. So we get notified when it gets to 6.5 days before we haven't done an app update for, then we get a little notification to say, oh, this animal needs an update, and that's when we go and do it. So you know that there's a process, and that's how we keep on top of the updates. Right. What would you like? What would you like? Would you like an
I
outro?
need that bit. I think they want to see the old outro.
What? Hold on. No, that bit. Do you mean the Grumbles? Do you want to see Grumbleson again, or do you want to see the outro
No,
again?
because Jan said,
Okay.
and then M. Carter said that right after.
Well, I don't know really. Well, the trouble is, have we still got it actually, or did I delete it?
Do you have local volunteers? Jane, we don't at the moment, no. We've had Lee and Corey for the past few years, but they're working very hard at the moment on their house that they're building. So at the moment, no, we don't have any volunteers. What's for dinner? I'm just gonna put some burgers and chips in the air fryer. That's easy, and then I can have a shower whilst that's cooking.
Amazing.
Just gone to my boy Prince. Yes, Lynn. I do.
Yes, can we count the bucks?
Count the bucks, yes. Let's count the spondoolies.
The spondulis,
Uh,
macaroni.
20 from John Nancy.
20,
10 from Myra.
30,
20 from Myra.
50,
And 20 from Margaret.
70.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you
Those-
very much. That's very generous of you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you as well for other donations who donate through the fundraiser and for sponsoring animals as well.
Mm.
That does.
All that jazz. Okay. So I'm going to play an outro then. So what you're saying is that the outro, the new outro that I put together for you, you don't like it. That's basically what you're saying. Thanks for the feedback. I wanted to let you know my husband is a goat and his name is Philip and his energy is like your Philip. Your husband is a goat. Does that mean he's the greatest of all time? I will say that. Right, let's have a little look here. Let's see what we can get playing. Because Jan obviously doesn't like it because it's not good enough for Jan.
But you can set it as the outro. And
I've said it as the outro exactly, so I don't think I've got it on. Or I have, yeah, I've still got it there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can have it this week.
Can have it this week. All right.
We'll alternate.
Okay. All right then. Buenas noches, everybody.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Sleep well. Sweet dreams.
See you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.